we truly can only be responsible for ourselves. And our goal in life really needs to be being the best us that we can possibly be, not trying to fit into a role that we think we're supposed to be, and not trying to run around the world pleasing everyone else. If we are aligned with ourselves and our own truth, that is when things begin to unfold in a way that makes a lot more sense, and in a way that allows us to feel like things are going in the right direction and that we're growing. So if we can imagine that we are the only person in the world in a certain way, and that our only true relationship is with the divine, then we can start to focus our time and attention on fostering and nurturing that relationship. How I suggest we start is to imagine that there is a vast beingness that is invisible to our eye, but that is actually focused on us as an individual, focused on our healing, focused on our fulfillment, focused on our spiritual development, focused on loving us unconditionally, focused on supporting us and guiding us each step of the way in our lifetime. And as we imagine that, we can certainly do many different types of practices that help us. But what I suggest is beginning to have a constant conversation with the divine, imagining the divine is your devoted and very dear and very best friend. As we begin to calm our need to know exactly what God is, and as we begin to calm the parts of us that are angry with God for the world being the way it is, or for our life being the way it is, and as we calm the inner desperation and demand that we have towards God, trying to get what we want out of the world and out of our life, then we can just create a calm openness, an openness where we are able to begin feeling a presence that is always there and has always been there, and will recognize that truth and will know it. And that presence is always communicating with us, either just through the world around us or through our own feelings and sensations, or for some people, very directly at different times. What this means is that God is being brought to you through every thought, through every person in your life, through every relationship, and through every circumstance. And you can then see and feel, how can I create a resolution? How can I create a restoration? And how can I create a healing in every single circumstance that the divine is bringing me? Now, if we can imagine that we are only responsible for our own inner change, we cannot change the world and imagine that that will make us happier. We cannot change other people and imagine that will make us happier. We can only start to align ourselves with the divine, and in that place where we're working very hard to go inside and find our next step, then we're taking back all the energy that we have given out everywhere, and we can use that to create something brand new inside of us.